Navy Vet 76 out at the range with my Steyr M95 long rifle. It's also known as an M95 straight pull. And the reason it's called that is obvious. The bolt slides back and forth and locks in. It's a straight pull bolt. This one is marked Steyr. It does not have the S stamp on it, which means it's in the original caliber of 8x50 rimmed. It's a little bit of a burn mark here. I have no idea where that came from, but it's been there since as long as I've had it. I have the front sight built up with JB weld to shoot at closer ranges. This is the acceptance stamp. I don't see if I can get it to read. Trying to focus. There's the supposedly the acceptance date. It has your numbers on the side, and on this side is an arsenal acceptance mark. Now this is also has a regimental mark on the back, on the butt plate. These are very interesting. The stock on this is really nice. Got some little bit of tiger striping in it. So I've got some ammo loaded. Something interesting about these is you can't see it on this one. Let me pull another one. Some of these are Nazi marked. You can see it somewhat. There's a Nazi eagle on there. And
once again, shooters back down range, we're ready on the line. Go forward, no fire.
these four plus the one I have loaded have the Nazi mark on them, so this was during the Nazi occupation. And these are not. These are marked for the various places they were made. And I don't know why the Nazi symbol won't show up on that one, but it is on there, trust me. It is a 5-shot in-block clip. And I'm going to set up the other camera and we'll do some shooting. I've got some of these that have been loaded for several years. I have some load data here, but and from what I'm seeing on my load data sheet, that's typical load for everything I have in here. These are jacketed bullets. They're 329 thousandths diameter, 205 grain bullets, and they're Hornady SPs. Alright, I'm going to switch to the other camera and start shooting. I am expecting these to shoot high, but it's been a while since I shot this. Some of my data says I needed to bring the sight up. I don't know, I probably did that already. That's 2,391 feet per second. I think I want to set up start a new group here. New group. I guess we won't. I don't want to mess with it right now. Now you watch this pull straight back. And if I pull it back right, that should fly out of there. Incidentally, I'm using Mosin Nagant 7.62 by 5.4R case that I have trimmed the neck size for this rifle, and these cases work perfectly. That's 2,288 feet per second. And I had a case failure on that one. $22.81, and another case failure. $23.40. See how that dropped out the bottom? And that's what happens when they eject correctly. I'm going to go grab that bullet. Now then, you just stick them in there. And the way these are in the magazine, you can't get rim lock. I mean the clip. When they're loaded into the clip, it prevents rim lock. I've got 3 targets set up. I'm shooting at the middle target. It's 2334. $23.52. $23.24. The deviation's not too bad. $23.08. $23.32. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm using IMR 3031, and it's 44 grains with a CCI large rifle primer. And these rifles can take a beating. They were originally chambered in 8x50 rimmed, and then converted to 8x56. And the 8x56 is very hot round, and they did nothing with the receiver or bolt. They kept the receiver and bolt in the same configuration. So if you're running a hot load in these 8x50s, I'm actually using 8x56 load data because these rifles can take it. Like I said, they did nothing with the rifle when they converted to the larger case. And these are very durable rifles. The only issues I've ever had was with some head spacing, and the extractor can be brittle. So I have in the past bought extra bolts just to have spare parts. Anyway, I got 10 rounds down there. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be high at 50 yards. So we'll go down range at the break and check it out. Well, before we go down there, I looked in through the scope. As spotting scope, and evidently I did build this front sight because I'm just a little below the bullseye on the center target, and that's pretty good. So I guess you'd say I'm right at my aim point. So we're shooting right on. I could just put front sight right on the bullseye. I would probably have a pattern a group on that. So I've got 10 rounds down there now. Show you what we did there. There is 50 yards. So evidently I did I did build up that front sight some. And my aim point's right here. So I'm shooting, my groups are slightly right. So, but if I put my aim point up here, I would probably be slightly right, but my elevation would be perfect. That's pretty good. I want to move on to the carbine and show you that.